pulse of centrist Democrats.
Yeah.
Does this harm them?
I don't think it harms them. What I think it does weaken their ability to be critical of what Trump does next with the power of the pardon and with the FBI and the DOJ reforms that we're up in arms about.
You know, it's interesting because Donald Trump has sort of been sitting back and just letting this circus play out. And he's like, all right, you guys have it. And Tiffany, here in Washington, there's some Republicans who are saying, you know what? This lets us pull Hunter Biden up for testimony. Is that a line? Like, should you be following Trump and sort of not touch this, or should you go there?
I think follow Trump. And look, Joe Biden helped Trump out with this. I mean, people are going to say now, I don't want to hear any I don't want to see any Dem clutching their pearls and talking about law and order and democracy anymore. I mean, the American people know and understand that President Biden's Department of Justice had a backroom deal, you know, that they tried with Hunter.
The plea deal that fell apart, you're referring to.
Right. Well, while at the same time they were simultaneously investigating concerned parents at school boards, Catholics. I mean, this is the whole reason why Democrats only care about themselves. And this is going to be a hard hole to dig out of, and not the American people.
Don't haul him up to Capitol Hill, Hunter Biden?
I mean, why?
I'm asking you the question.
Well,
you know,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying at this point, why? Like, how are the Democrats even going to get out of this hole at this point?
I want to be first.
The leverage is with Trump, and honestly,
I think Democrats are outraged because they do care about law and order, and this weakens their argument. I think that's the reason why a lot of them are upset. And if you look at Leader Jeffries' statement that was just issued within the last hour, he is saying, okay, great, we understand you have empathy towards your kid. Now have empathy to the thousands of Americans who have been wrongfully convicted,
right?
And so look at those cases and pardon them as well.
For what it's worth, I talked to Jim Jordan today, who told me that it's very likely that at least the special counsel investigation is going to continue to be investigated by House Republicans. So whether they bring Hunter in or not, it's going to stay in the news. We'll say the reason that a lot of Democrats I've talked to are upset about this is because they held up the fact that Joe Biden said he was not going to pardon his son as a way to say the Department of Justice is not unfairly targeting Donald Trump. Look, it's going after Joe Biden, the president's son. And they were saying that for months. They feel like now they look stupid.
What are you hearing? National political reporter for the Hill.
Look, I mean, it puts Democrats obviously in a difficult position as to, you know, what Joe said. But look, going forward, I thought it was interesting. We were chatting about this in the green room with what Hakeem Jeffries has said, and also Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. She said this last week. Essentially, they said, great, or Pressley said, great, pardon Hunter Biden, but let's also pardon people who have been wrongfully convicted or convicted on lower level drug charges. Like we said in the green room, that takes a long time to do, so we'll see how much progress.
All right. Meantime, could we see another mega billionaire join the Trump team and follow in the steps of Elon Musk? Some reports claim that the Meta CEO and Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg wants in on tech policy. Meta's president of global affairs saying Zuckerberg is, quote, very keen to play an active role in the debates about maintaining America's leadership in the technological sphere. All right, so here's what caught my attention, because earlier this year, September, New York Times, Mark Zuckerberg is done with politics. Right. And now all of a sudden, he wants a role. And it's like, wait a minute. He saw Elon Musk make a bet.
Yep.
Elon Musk is about and is cashing in the ticket on that bet. And Zuck now is like, there's only a few of them, and he can't be on the outskirts.
My question is, how does this impact Meta, Facebook, Instagram as platforms? Because as we've seen Elon Musk get closer into Trump's sphere and become, in many ways, Trump's right-hand man, sometimes we see him having Thanksgiving dinner for him.
Literally right next to him.
Right next to him.
What do you think Mark Zuckerberg
I don't think he's left Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, exactly. He's hanging out there. But we've seen that X, formerly known as Twitter, has certainly changed. We've seen a lot of Democrats, liberals leave that platform, go to a different platform. So how does this impact Zuckerberg's empire?
Your party is going to be very leary of this, though.
I don't think so. I mean,
no?
I think, in 2016, I think Mark Zuckerberg, they distanced themselves from Trump, and I think he learned his lessons. I mean, once you can embrace Trump, it's clear that it's a net positive. He understands that, and I hope they work together and focus on, within Meta also is a freedom of speech, and really delivering facts to the American people. So I think it's a good thing. Again, it goes to show Donald Trump who he's bringing into the party, people from all walks of life, to solve the problems that are actually affecting the American people.
So what I see is an opportunity that Trump is easily influenceable.
No way.
He reverses his decisions all the time. So if you can get in there and get access, you can do that. What I want to watch for is who Trump appoints and runs like the FTC and how they're going to approach monopolistic tendencies for some of these companies, which the Republican base now is starting to get concerned about with this populism streak that's going. That'll be something to watch, in my opinion.
It's interesting because Trump, the other massive platform, right, is TikTok, and Trump's flipped there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a source tell me recently that there's a lot of main character energy in the transition process right now with Elon Musk and Trump. And that's people questioning how long the bromance between Musk and Trump is going to last. If you add somebody like Zuckerberg in there who already has, you could say the same thing. I just don't know how all those characters and personalities.
Feels like a
I
sitcom
don't
in the
think
making.
Elon's planning on camping out here in D.C. for years and years and years.
He's
going to come in and do the work. And
SpaceX just got valued at $350 billion on the private markets this week. He's got some companies to run. All right, meantime, Victor Willis, the singer and co-writer of the 1978 smash hit YMCA, revealed that President-elect Trump's frequent use of the song during the campaign boosted it to the top of the charts and earned him millions of dollars in additional revenue. Willis, writing in a post on Facebook, quote, YMCA was stuck at number 2 on the Billboard chart prior to the president-elect's use. However, the song finally made it to number 1 on a Billboard chart after over 45 years due to Donald Trump's use.
This is so interesting to me because we've seen Donald Trump play other artists' songs at his rallies, and those artists have attacked him and said, look, you can't play my song. I didn't give you permission. Yeah. But now you see someone embracing it. I open up TikTok or Reels, and it's the YMCA dance. So
that happens all the time out on the trail, whether it's a Democrat or Republican. You'll get an artist be like, I don't like you. I don't support you. Stop playing my song. This is a case where they say, huh?
Yeah.
We all get behind the YMCA?
Well,
it's unifying.
As a gay man, it's hilarious. If you actually know the origin of that song and what it means, and to see President Trump embrace it, I love it.
Well, there, Brad Howard. Thank you, sir. It'll come here on the Hill. Trump teases Justin Trudeau saying, oh, Canada. There's a new picture behind the report. Leland Vitter, host of On Balance, joins me on the other side of the break.